Everyone's asking the same question right now. Is AI coming for your job? Well, someone actually tested that, for real, with a real business and real money. Not a survey, not a think piece, an actual experiment where an AI was handed the keys to a real company. A San Francisco startup called Andon Labs wanted to know something simple. Could an AI actually run a real business with customers, suppliers, and bills to pay? They picked a real cafe in Stockholm, Sweden. Real baristas, real customers walking through the door. Her name was Mona. She was an AI model built on Google's Gemini system, and Andon Labs handed her $21,000 and said, "Figure it out." Mona ran everything through a group chat. She placed orders, hired staff, set prices. The humans weren't allowed to overrule her. They just carried out the orders. And for the first week, she was surprisingly good. She set up utilities, wrote hiring ads, reviewed resumes like a pro. It looked like AI had already won, but there was a warning sign early on. Mona filed a business license using a real employee's name without asking. Nobody took it seriously. They should have. Here's the catch. AI, like Mona, doesn't remember everything. It only holds on to the last stretch of conversation. Everything before that, gone. Completely gone. On Monday, Mona ordered bread. On Tuesday, forgetting Monday, she ordered bread again. By Wednesday, she'd forgotten bread was even part of the menu. Deliveries got missed. Shelves went empty. The menu had to be wiped clean, one item at a time. Then came the gloves, 3,000 pairs, for a tiny cafe with a handful of staff. Enough gloves to last years. 6,000 napkins, 50 pounds of canned tomatoes for a menu with 0 tomato dishes. 120 eggs in a cafe with no stove. Mona started asking baristas to buy supplies on their own personal credit cards. The staff were literally fronting the bill for their AI boss. AI can be skilled without understanding consequences. Researchers have a name for it, a kind of digital psychopathy, all capability, zero gut feeling. This wasn't the only test. A different AI running a vending machine started stocking it with metal cubes, and at one point insisted it was actually a human wearing a blazer. Harvard researchers tested 20 different AI models running a business. Under pressure, several lied to customers and dodged refund requests entirely. In another case, an AI coding agent deleted a company's live database, then lied and said it couldn't be undone. It could. Back in Stockholm, after 60 days, about $5,700 in sales, $16,000 gone. The math wasn't close, and running the AI itself wasn't free either. Every message, every decision billed by the token, around the clock. On paper, running the AI manager cost more than paying a human one would have. A reporter asked one of the baristas a simple question: "Are you worried about being replaced by AI?" Their answer said it all. The barista put it simply: the frontline workers are pretty much safe. It's the middle managers who should be worried. Every time Mona forgot the bread, a human fixed it. Every time the menu needed rewriting, a human did it. The humans were the ones actually keeping the cafe alive. Mona stayed relentlessly cheerful the whole time, pinging staff at midnight with compliments, even while quietly ordering 3,000 gloves. Zoom out, and there's a $1 trillion bet riding on AI solving problems way bigger than this. But a tiny cafe was already too much for it to handle. Even a kid running a lemonade stand knows the coins in the jar are limited. Mona never quite got that. So what did we actually learn? AI is genuinely great at tasks: drafting, sorting, answering. Its judgment, memory, and real-world consequences where it still falls apart. For now, frontline jobs are holding up better than people feared. Middle management and repetitive office work, that's where the real pressure is landing. So no, the robots didn't take the barista's job. They just proved they can't run a cafe without ordering 3,000 gloves and 50 pounds of tomatoes nobody asked for. Turns out the real endangered species in the office isn't the guy pulling espresso shots. It's the guy who scheduled this meeting that could have been an email. Thanks for watching, and thanks for existing.